The Oracle games are some of the most well spoken of games in the Zelda series, but for some reason, before this week, I have never beaten them. Most likely because I got stuck somewhere and just didn't have a guide or anything to try to push me in the right direction, and I also only had Oracle of Ages. And from talking around, I know this is a case with a lot of other people, so I think this is like the perfect time to remake Oracle of Ages and Seasons. You might ask yourself, why am I saying it's the perfect time? Well, if you looked around in the gaming industry, there's apparently a remake carnival going on, and everybody's just throwing out remakes. And trust me, I get it. A lot of us are tired of remakes. But sometimes remakes aren't a bad thing. If you try to buy some of these games online, you're going to end up spending probably 5 times the price trying to get a physical copy. And while some of you may not be concerned with physical copies of games, there's a good amount of people who still want to have the game in their hands. And a lot of the times, these remakes are used to update some dated controls on these games, because boy, some of these games that got remade, thank God. With the Oracle games, it would be a chance to expose the now ginormous Zelda fanbase to more 2D Zelda games. Unless you're an avid Nintendo Switch Online user, most of the people who started with Breath of the Wild have probably only played Link's Awakening as their first 2D Zelda game. Also, the art style of the Oracle games is the same as Link's Awakening, so people would be already familiar with that style of Link. It also feels like we're overdue for a 2D Zelda game, since Link's Awakening came out 5 years ago. One of my personal reasons for wanting these games updated is mainly due to the soundtrack. A lot of tracks in both games are really amazing. Like, some of my favorites are the Symmetry City theme, the Subrosia theme, and the Ancient Ruins theme. But I feel like they need a modern touch-up. I don't think it needs to be anything crazy, like maybe a few remasters, but I also wouldn't mind if the current Zelda music team did some remixes. And lastly, they can add content from the game that was supposed to happen. As most of you know, the Oracle games revolved around 2 of the 3 goddesses of Zelda lore, Din, the Oracle of Seasons, and Nehru, the Oracle of Ages. What always struck me as odd is the 3rd goddess, Feror, was like basically just a receptionist in the Maku tree. And after looking online, I found out that there was supposed to be a 3rd game, but got cancelled due to 3 games being too complex to make at the same time. I feel like if they were to do a remake of the Oracle games, adding cut content from that potential 3rd game, or even adding the whole story to it, couldn't hurt. It could only help it. But what do you guys think? Are you guys down for a remake of the Oracle games? Or do you want a brand new 2D Zelda game? Let me know in the comments below. As always, thanks for listening to me yap about whatever I'm yapping about. If you like my content, please consider subscribing, liking, sharing, and commenting on my videos. It helps out a lot. And I'll see you guys in the next one.